The past does not live in some distant yesterday. It lives in your shoulders right now. It lives in the tightness of your jaw, the shallow breath you've been taking for so long you forgot what a full breath feels like. It lives in the stories you tell yourself about who you are, what you deserve, and why love left or never arrived in the first place. And here is the tender truth. You have been carrying weight that was never yours to hold forever. You have been loyal to pain that has already served its purpose. The past has taught you, shaped you, and now it is asking, quietly, patiently, to be released so that love can return, not the love you lost, but the love you are, the love that has been waiting beneath all that heaviness, beneath all those years of holding on. We think the past is something that happened. We point to it on a calendar. We name the year, the season, the moment everything changed. But the past is not a place. It is not a fixed thing. The past is thought energy that you are animating right now in this present moment. Every time you replay the conversation that wounded you, every time you revisit the betrayal, the loss, the disappointment, the past is alive only because you are giving it life. This is not about blame. This is about power, the power you have been giving away without realizing it. Every time you say, I am the way I am because of what happened to me, you are choosing to let yesterday dictate today, and I understand why. The past can feel so real, so solid, so undeniable. But what if I told you that the past has no power except the power you lend it? What if I told you that right now, in this very moment, you are free to choose a different story? Not a story that pretends the hurt never happened, but a story that honors what was and chooses what will be. Your body has been trying to tell you this for a long time. The body never lies. T holds everything you have not been willing to feel, everything you have pushed down, swallowed, numbed, or kept busy enough to ignore. That knot in your stomach when you think of a certain person, that is the past living in you. The tension across your upper back, that is the weight of resentment you've been carrying like a backpack full of stones. The tightness in your chest when you try to open your heart again, that is the armor you built to protect yourself. And it has done its job so well that now it is keeping love out along with the pain. The body remembers what the mind tries to forget, but the body also knows how to release. It is designed for flow, for renewal, for letting go. Every exhale is a release. Every tear is a clearing. Every moment of softness is an invitation to put down what you have been gripping so tightly. Place your hand on your heart right now. Feel the warmth of your own palm. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your breath. This is your body saying, I am here. I am alive. I am ready to heal. Listen to it. Trust it. It has been waiting for you to come home. Forgiveness is not what you think it is. It is not about saying that what happened was okay. It is not about letting someone off the hook or pretending the pain was not real. Forgiveness is the decision to stop letting the past rent space in your heart. It is the choice to unbind yourself from the person or event that hurt you. When you hold on to resentment, you are tied to that person with a cord of your own making, and every time you think of them with bitterness, you pull on that cord and feel the pain all over again. Forgiveness cuts the cord. It sets you free, not them, you. This is the great misunderstanding. People think forgiveness is a gift you give to others, but forgiveness is the gift you give yourself. It is the moment you say, I will no longer sacrifice my peace for the sake of being right about how wrong they were. And this includes forgiving yourself, perhaps especially yourself, for the mistakes you made, for the times you were not who you wanted to be, for the love you gave to the wrong person, for the years you spent in patterns you now see clearly. You did the best you could with the awareness you had at the time. That is always true. You did the best you could, and now you know more. Now you can choose differently, but you cannot choose differently if you are still punishing yourself for what you did not know before. Let it go, all of it. The grudges, the scorekeeping, the endless mental trials where you replay the evidence of your unworthiness. Let it go. Forgiveness is not a one-time event. It is a practice. Some days you will feel free and light. Other days the old anger will rise up and you will have to choose again. And that is okay. Each time you choose forgiveness, you are choosing love. Each time you choose to release, you are choosing yourself. There is a practice I have shared for many years, and it is one of the most powerful tools I keep. Now for releasing the past and reclaiming your sense of self. It is mirror work. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but simplicity is not the same as easy. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. Really look, not at your hair or your skin or the things you wish were different. Look into your eyes and speak to yourself with the tenderness you would offer a frightened child. Say your name. Say, I love you. I truly love you. I forgive you. I release you from the past. And notice what happens. Notice the resistance. Notice the voice that says you do not deserve this, that you are being silly, that this will not work. Notice the tears that may come, the tightness in your throat, the urge to look away. Stay anyway. Keep looking. Keep speaking. Because the person looking back at you has been waiting so long to be seen, to be loved, to be forgiven. The mirror does not lie. It reflects back the truth of your willingness. And when you can stand there and offer yourself love and forgiveness, you are practicing the very thing you have been seeking from others. You are giving yourself what you needed all along. This is not vanity. This is not indulgence. This is sacred work. This is the work of coming home to yourself. Do this daily, even if it is only for 30 seconds, even if it feels awkward or painful or impossible. Do it anyway. The mirror will teach you what no book or teacher ever could. It will show you that you are worthy of your own love. It will show you that the person you have been waiting for is you. Think of your inner world as a house. For years, maybe decades, you have been living in this house without ever cleaning it out. You have kept every old letter, every painful memory, every limiting belief, every piece of evidence that you are not enough. The rooms are cluttered, the windows are covered, the air is stale, and you wonder why love cannot find its way in. You wonder why you feel stuck, heavy, unable to move forward. It is because there is no space. You are living in a museum of your own suffering, and every day you walk through the halls and dust off the old exhibits. Here is the time I was rejected. Here is the proof that I am unlovable. Here is the moment everything fell apart. What if today you began to clear the house? Not all at once. This is not about forcing or rushing, but gently, one room at a time, one belief at a time, one story at a time. You do not need to keep the evidence of your pain. You do not need to hold on to the proof of how you were wronged. You can honor what happened and still choose to let it go. Clearing the inner house means releasing old identities. the identity of the victim, the identity of the one who was not chosen, the identity of the broken person who will never be whole. These identities have served a purpose. They have protected you, explained you, given you a framework for understanding your life. But they are not who you are. They are costumes you put on, and now you can take them off. You can say, I am not my past. I am not my pain. I am not the worst thing that ever happened to me. And as you clear the space, as you release what no longer serves, something miraculous happens. Light comes in, air moves through, and love, which has been waiting patiently at the door, finally has room to enter. Love is not something you earn. It is not a reward for good behavior or a prize for finally getting yourself together. Love is your natural state. It is what you are made of. Before the hurt, before the fear, before the shame, there was love, and it is still there. It has never left. You have only covered it over with layers of protection, with walls built from old wounds, with beliefs that say you are too much, or not enough, or too broken to be loved. But underneath all of that, love remains. Pure, patient, unwavering love. The love you are seeking from others, the love you are waiting for, the love you believe will finally make you whole. It is already within you. It has always been within you. And the moment you stop blocking it, the moment you stop arguing for your unworthiness, it rushes forward like water that has been dammed up for years. This is what happens when you release the past. You do not create love. You uncover it. You remove the obstacles, and love reveals itself as what you have always been. This is not about becoming someone new. This is about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. You were born whole. You were born worthy. You were born love. And no matter what has happened, no matter how far you have traveled from that truth, it is still true. Right now, in this moment, you are love. And when you know this, when you feel this in your bones, you stop chasing love outside yourself. You stop waiting for permission to be happy. You stop believing that your worth is determined by who chooses you. You become the source of what you have been seeking. And from that place of fullness, you attract relationships that reflect your wholeness rather than relationships that promise to complete you. Let me offer you some words to carry with you, not as magic spells, but as gentle reprogramming, as reminders of what is true. You can say them out loud, you can write them down, you can whisper them to yourself in the mirror. I release the past with love. I am free. I am safe. I am worthy of all the love life has to offer. I forgive myself and I forgive others. I choose peace. I choose love. I choose me. And when the old thoughts arise, when the familiar voice says you are not enough, or it is too late, or you have been hurt too many times, you can pause. You can take a breath, and you can say, that is an old story. I am writing a new one now. The mind loves repetition. It has repeated the old stories for so long that they feel like truth, but you can teach it something new. You can offer it a different narrative, not through force, but through gentle, consistent practice. Every time you catch yourself in the old loop, you can choose a new thought. I am healing, I am opening, I am becoming free. And over time, these new thoughts become the default. The old grooves are filled in, the new pathways are carved, and you find yourself living from a place you once only dreamed of. This is not about denying reality. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. This is about choosing where you place your attention, your energy, your life force. You can acknowledge the past and still choose the present. You can honor your pain and still choose your healing. Both can be true. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. The words you speak to yourself matter. They shape your reality. They shape your body. They shape your capacity to receive love. So speak kindly. Speak truthfully. Speak as if the person listening is someone you deeply cherish, because they are. That person is you. Opening the door again requires willingness. That is all, not perfection, not cert. Ain't-y, not proof that it will work out this time. Just willingness, the willingness to soften when everything in you wants to harden, the willingness to hope when hope has disappointed you before, the willingness to believe that love, real, honest, nourishing love, is still possible for you. This is not naive. This is not foolish. This is courage. It takes tremendous courage to release the past and let love return, because it means becoming vulnerable again. It means risking being seen, being known, being hurt. And you have been hurt before. You know what that feels like. But you also know what it feels like to live in a fortress of your own making, where nothing can hurt you, but nothing can truly reach you either. And somewhere inside, you know that is not living. That is only surviving. And you are ready for more than survival. You are ready to feel again, to open again, to love again, not recklessly, not blindly, but with the wisdom you have earned and the tenderness you have cultivated. You do not have to open all at once. You can open slowly, carefully, like a flower that has been closed against the frost and is testing the warmth of the sun. You can take your time. You can honor your pace, but you can also stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for proof. Stop waiting to be perfect before you allow yourself to be loved. Love does not require perfection. Love requires presence. And you are here. You are present. You are breathing, feeling, choosing. That is enough. That has always been enough. You are here, whole and ready. Not because everything is resolved, not because you have figured it all out, not because the past no longer exists in your memory. You are ready because you are willing, because you have done the work of seeing, of feeling, of releasing, because you have stood in front of the mirror and offered yourself love, because you have felt the weight in your body and chosen to breathe, to soften, to let go. The past will always be part of your story, but it does not have to be the story. You can honor what was without letting it define what will be. You can carry the lessons without carrying the pain. You can remember without reliving. This is the freedom that comes from releasing the past, not the erasure of memory, but the reclaiming of now. And in this now, love is possible, connection is possible, joy is possible, you are possible. The version of you that is not defined by wounds, that is not limited by old beliefs, that is not afraid to be fully alive. That version of you is not somewhere in the future. That version of you is here, emerging, unfolding, ready. And love has been waiting. Not the love that asks you to shrink or prove yourself or perform. The love that sees you, all of you, and says, yes, you, just as you are. That love is returning because you are making space for it. You are calling it in with every act of self-forgiveness, with every moment of release, with every breath that says, I am here and I am open. And as you continue this practice, as you continue to choose yourself, to honor yourself, to love yourself, you will find that love is not something that happens to you. Love is something you are. It radiates from you. It moves through you. It touches everything you do and everyone you meet. This is the truth the past has been hiding from you. This is the truth you are finally ready to receive. You are love. You have always been love. And now, with the past gently released and your heart open to this precious moment, you can feel it. You can live it. You can be it. Welcome home. Welcome to the love that has always been waiting for you. Welcome to yourself.